Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the turbulent political landscape of Burkina Faso, where a shocking power struggle has shaken the nation to its core. Former President Paul-Henri Damiba has been arrested for allegedly masterminding a plot to overthrow the current head of state, Captain Ibrahim Traore. But what led to this explosive confrontation, and what does it mean for the stability of Burkina Faso and the wider West African region? We're here to explore the origins of this plagueous political conflict, the ongoing challenges facing the country, and the broader implications of these events. But before we get started, here's a question to consider. Do you believe Burkina Faso's shift away from traditional Western alliances and towards new global partners will bring stability, or are they risking even greater chaos? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. To understand the current situation, we need to look at the journey of Captain Ibrahim Traore. He emerged as a formidable figure on Burkina Faso's political stage after leading a successful coup in September 2022, which ousted former leader Paul-Henri Damiba. Traore's ascension was swift and unexpected. The young and charismatic leader quickly gained the support of a large segment of the military and the population, who were frustrated with Damiba's inability to curb the escalating jihadist insurgency. Damiba, a military officer with international training from France and the United States, initially came to power in January 2022 after toppling then-President Roch-Marc-Christian Kabore. Damiba had promised to restore security to the troubled nation, which has been plagued by violent extremist groups linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State. However, his tenure proved short-lived, as jihadist attacks continued to spread, causing widespread displacement and deepening public discontent. Only 8 months after seizing power, Damiba found himself ousted by his former ally, Traore, who accused him of failing to deliver on his promises. The shift in power was not just about leadership change, but also about altering the geopolitical alignment of Burkina Faso. Traore's government made it clear that the country would pivot away from France, which had long been a dominant force in the region, and seek partnerships with new allies such as Russia, Iran, and Turkey. This strategic shift marked a significant departure from Burkina Faso's previous foreign policy and has had profound implications for the country's international standing. It also intensified the internal power struggle, with former leaders and factions vying for influence and control. After being removed from office, Damiba went into exile, but he didn't remain idle. Reports began surfacing of his alleged attempts to undermine Traore's leadership and regain power through covert means. According to Burkina Faso's security services, Damiba orchestrated a complex network of conspirators, including former military officers, foreign intelligence personnel, and even extremist elements. The alleged plot involved plans to assassinate Traore and destabilize the government, paving the way for Damiba to return to power. This revelation has shocked many and raised questions about the extent of foreign involvement in Burkina Faso's internal affairs. Some sources have even suggested that extremist groups, which have long exploited political instability in the Sahel region, may have been collaborating with Damiba's network, adding a dangerous new dimension to the conflict. This isn't just a personal rivalry between two military leaders, it's a fight for the soul of Burkina Faso, with repercussions that could reverberate across West Africa. The country has a history marked by coups and political instability, making it fertile ground for external actors to exploit. Since gaining independence from France in 1960, Burkina Faso has experienced multiple military takeovers, each promising to bring stability and prosperity, but often resulting in further turmoil. The stakes are incredibly high. Burkina Faso is at a crossroads, facing an entrenched jihadist insurgency, economic hardship, and a lack of trust in civilian governance. The population has grown weary of broken promises and ineffective leadership, and many have placed their hopes in Traore's ability to chart a new course. However, Traore's decision to seek support from non-Western allies like Russia's Wagner Group has sparked concerns among international observers. The Wagner Group has been accused of human rights abuses and resource exploitation in other African countries, raising fears that Burkina Faso could become entangled in a similar situation. Despite these concerns, Traore's administration has pressed forward, expelling French troops from the country in late 2022 and pursuing new diplomatic and military partnerships. His approach is seen by some as a necessary step to reclaim national sovereignty and strengthen security, while others view it as a risky gamble that could backfire. In recent months, the insurgents have ramped up their activities, launching attacks on military bases and civilian settlements alike. The deteriorating security situation has put immense pressure on Traore's government, which is struggling to provide basic services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure to a population in desperate need. Over 2 million people have been displaced by the conflict, and the humanitarian crisis is deepening by the day. While Traore's government has sought to strengthen the military's capabilities with the help of Russian military contractors, these efforts have not yet yielded the desired results. The jihadist groups taking advantage of the chaos have managed to expand their operations, further complicating the situation. Some local militias, initially formed to protect communities from extremist attacks, have turned against the government in frustration, adding yet another layer of conflict to the already volatile environment. With Damiba's arrest, Traore has sent a strong message to his adversaries, but it's unlikely to be the end of his challenges. The internal power struggle is far from over, and the risk of further attempts to destabilize the government remains high. The outcome of this ongoing conflict will shape not only Burkina Faso's future, but also the broader dynamics of power and security in West Africa. So, what does the future hold for Burkina Faso? Can Traore successfully navigate this minefield of internal and external threats, or will the country remain locked in a cycle of instability and unrest? Only time will tell. As for the immediate impact of Damiba's alleged plot, it's clear that the political landscape is shifting once again, and the consequences could be far-reaching. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments across Africa. Your support helps us bring more in-depth stories and analysis from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.